is a moisturizer. Who told you that? Like how? Oil is never and will never be a moisturizer. No that and no peace.
When they tryna hold me, I go zoom, zoom, zoom. Don't like your vibe and I go zoom, zoom.
Hi y'all, thank you so much for popping in. If you're new here, my name is Zube and I am here to help you embrace your natural hair in the most economical way possible. Now please take your time to go through my channel, go through all my videos and decide if this is where you want to be. I actually believe you really want to be here, so please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you can always know whenever I upload another video. In today's video, we are going to be debunking some myth. We are going to be smashing it, destroying it. Yes, together right now, right here. Number one on my list is natural hair is expensive to take care of. You know, that one used to touch my body like, what's doing all of you people? Yes, I don't understand. Why would you think that? That point actually is one of the reasons why I have this channel. This is like one of the major things that I have been talking about on this channel and showing people how to care for their hair without spending so much money on product. So now there are routes to this taking care of your hair. Number one is the skills that you need to know. Personally, I believe that natural hair care is 70% of what you do to your hair, understanding your hair, learning your hair, and 30% of products. Products to me is also split into two. You can decide to go for store-bought products or go for DIY products, which are literally things that you can get in your kitchen, literally inexpensive way to take care of your natural hair. Guys, have you ever thought of your grandmothers, great-grandmothers, your mothers, and have you ever thought of how they took care of their hair back then in the days? They did not even have access to all of this product that we have access to now. So how do you think they were taking care of their hair? I'm definitely sure that my mother, who by the way had long hair in her lifetime, did not in any way use all of these products, all the things that I have used in my hair, and she had long, yes, super long hair. Definitely not the expensive route. You can decide to go for expensive products or you choose to go for the inexpensive product. There are lots of people that believe the more expensive the product is, the better for your hair. I actually do not believe in that because you can definitely see cheaper products that are good for natural hair. You only need to be in the market to find them. Example of one is VO5 conditioner, which I personally use. Taking care of your natural hair does not have to be expensive in any way. The choice is yours. Number two on my list is oil is a moisturizer. Who told you that? Like how? Did you go to school? I can school. Did you go to school? How can you say oil is a moisturizer? Like how? Have you not heard that oil and water does not mix? Don't you know that when we talk about moisturizer, we are talking about something that provides moisture? And when we talk about moisture, we are talking about water, because water is your number one moisture. Now, if you are talking about moisturizer, number one on your list is water. Number two is any other product that has water in it. Number three thing that you can be looking at is something like aloe vera juice or something. So when you put water in your hair, the work of the oil is to place a barrier on that water and make sure that the evaporation process of water is delayed. That is the work of your oil, and that is why oil is a sealant. Oil is never water. So if you keep piling oil on your hair, the end result will always be shiny hair. Now I understand that When you put oil on your hair and then you feel it, it feels like your hair is actually soft. But what it is actually doing is reducing the friction that happens with the hair, because when there is a slippery surface for the hair, then your hair wouldn't tangle. You just keep gliding around each other like this. So that may be what gives some people the impression that oil moisturizes, but in actual fact, it doesn't moisturize, it rather seals the moisture in your hair. So if you have so much oil in your hair, you're going to keep having shiny hair, and at some point in time, your hair will begin to repel, and that is when you have buildup. And then you feel like, oh, you're applying oil and you're applying butter, but your hair still feel kind of dry. It is because you put so much oil or so much butter in your hair, and your hair is beginning to have buildup and feel so dirty. So oil is never and will never be a moisturizer. No that and no peace. Number 3 on my list is natural hair does not suit everybody. That idea is living rent free in your head. What? This hair is what grows out of your head. You do not have control over how it grows out of your head. So if everything that you've known in all of your life is relaxed hair, definitely when you start seeing something different, you are going to look totally different even to yourself. If it is someone else that you've been seeing with relaxed hair and suddenly the person is wearing the natural hair, the person is definitely going to look different to you. So now, if you are the one with the natural hair and you think natural hair will not fit you, the problem is that you do not have confidence in yourself, in how you look, number one. Number two, you have not accepted the hair that grows out of your hair and agree that it is part of you. So it is a mental problem, actually. Yes, this issue is you. It's here. It's in your head. If you're seeing that person and you think, oh, natural hair does not look good on this person, it is you. Now, this part which I really want to talk about is the styling of natural hair. Granted, when you see natural hair on some people, you just be like, what is this? I agree, such things happen. But most people do forget something. When they start wearing the natural hair, how they just believe they can wear anything, do any hairstyle that they want. Yes, I think you can do all the hairstyle that you want. And I also believe that not all hairstyles fit people, fit you. Not all hairstyle will fit you. No, they all will not fit you. I know the hairstyles that can fit me, and I know the ones that do not, that will not fit me in any way. But people go home be like, oh, they can just do this hairstyle. They know that this hairstyle should not fit them. They are not considering the shape of their face before doing a particular hairstyle, which is wrong. And this is why some people may think, oh, this hair doesn't look good on this person. Even if you're not wearing natural hair, if it is a wig, a hairstyle, a relaxed hair or something, if that hairstyle does not suit you, it just doesn't suit you, doesn't mean the texture of the hair is a problem. So natural hair is never a problem. It's probably the styling. Number 4 on my list, natural hair does not grow. What? Who told you that? How? Have you seen this? Have you seen her? Oh my god, have you seen these people? See how long their hair. In fact, have you seen me? These people are blacks, Africans, and they have natural hair. It is not fake hair. It is their real hair, and they grew it to that length. And that is an evidence that natural hair can grow. If you think natural hair does not grow, you are lying to yourself. When the hair grows, it grows out of your scalp. Why you don't see the length is because your hair keeps breaking. So when this hair keeps breaking, keeps breaking, it gets shorter day by day. Even though this one is growing, but you will never see the length if this keep breaking almost all the time or every day. What you want to do is to keep these ends, the ends of your hair, moisturized, because when it is dry it breaks, and that is why you think your hair is not growing. So create a system for your hair and stick to it. Be less manipulative with your hair. Go for hairstyles that will help you to reduce breakage so you can attain your length goal. The last one on my list is trimming your hair makes it grow. I'm happy to tell you that it is a lie. No, it doesn't happen. Trimming your hair makes your hair short. Yes, don't you know? There's no freaking way that when you keep cutting, something is going to keep growing. No, it reduces in length. How is this increasing this paper? It's only getting this paper shorter. And this also applies to your natural hair. Now I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, cutting my hair regularly has actually helped me to say length. I agree. Don't come for me yet. Yes, I agree. But what you do not know is this, and it is what I'm going to explain to you right now. When the ends of your hair have so much knot entangled all up together, you are unable to untangle it and you leave it there, and if you do not cut it up, it's going to cause more breakage for other strands of hair because they will keep locking all around it if you do not take care of it as fast as possible. Number two, if you have scraggly ends, you already have tears and all of that, and you are not trimming it all off and you just leave it that way, these scraggly ends are going to look for other hair strands to hug, and when they hug other hair strands, they are going to form knots. So the moment you spot a scraggly end or something, trim it off so that they do not cause harms to the rest of the hair. Now, when you have split hair, when one strand of hair begins to split into two, when you leave that split hair like that, it's going to split totally and make the hair and make that particular strand so thin and fragile, and it will eventually breaks off. So we're going to assume this is one hair strand and it splits right here at the end, and if it keeps splitting like this, it's going to get your hair to be thinner than what it is before. And when it splits all the way to the scalp like this is definitely going to be breakage. And if there is a part, the half of the split that remains, it is actually so very thin now and fragile, and it is going to break. Now what you are doing with trimming your hair is that when it splits like this, at the moment that you spot the split, you nib it right off, preventing it from splitting the more. Because if you keep splitting, your hair will keep getting thinner and breaking. And that is why trimming may be beneficial for some of you that actually experience split ends so much. So this does not in any way mean that trimming your hair, it is what is making your hair to grow out of your scalp, because hair grows from hair, not from hair. So if you stop whatever it is that's going to make your hair to break, then it is going to be beneficial to your hair. You will be able to reduce the amount of breakage that your hair experience, thus let you retain some length. If you stayed with me to this very end of this video, thank you so much guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have some things you've seen on the internet that you think it is a myth you want me to talk about, please leave it in the comment section for me and I'm going to talk about it And please do not forget to like this video, leave a comment in the section. Let me know what you think about this myth. Do you actually think I was right with all of the things that I said, or you have a different opinion? Please leave it in the comment section. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Let us be friends. Who's doing you? Come on, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye y'all.